Up, y'all? It's Queen Krazy. Be sure to hit that follow, that like button, subscribe on Instagram and YouTube. You already know what it is. I'm gonna do my tonight's SmackDown prediction and my last minute Money in the Bank finalized prediction as well. So my SmackDown prediction is I think that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will remain as Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions against the Pretty Deadly tonight. I think that Raquel and Liv Morgan will get an NXT, one half of the NXT, one half of the WWE Tag Team Women's Championship opportunity against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler and be able to get back what they never lost. And I also think that the Usos, with them getting the better of Solo last week and the week before for the attack and the betrayal, that Roman Reigns, with his return tonight, it's going to get ugly between him, Solo, and the Usos tonight before Money in the Bank, as we know it always does with these brawls and these matches and kind of wars like this. The only thing, this is family, so it's a lot stronger, heavier than most cases in this situation. And that would be my tonight SmackDown prediction. And also, I think that Charlotte will become a 15-time Women's SmackDown champion, and she will give Bianca Belair the opportunity that she was promised, that she deserves as well, and maybe take on Bianca Belair possibly in the SmackDown Women's Champion tomorrow night at Money in the Bank or at SummerSlam. Because Bianca Belair has one last horsewoman, and that's Charlotte to beat, to make up for that NXT loss a few years ago with Charlotte. Charlotte attacked Bianca, Bianca attacked Charlotte, but Charlotte won that match against NXT on Bianca Belair, who's remained Raw Women's Champion against Charlotte, but it kind of got delayed in that match, so therefore Bianca Belair has one last horsewoman to knock down, and that's Charlotte, and recovered herself from NXT a few years ago at Money in the Bank to take back her Women's Championship, which she never lost technically with obviously a legal move. So those are my SmackDown predictions. And now I'm going to jump over to Money in the Bank. I think that Seth freaking Rollins, baby, will remain the World Heavyweight Champion like he's been doing against Finn Balor at Money in the Bank. 7 years for Finn Balor to take a jump shot, to come up in here and take a cheap shot on NXT and Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins gets you back on Monday Night Raw. Camilla, make sure that ain't happening in his house on NXT. You just mad that Seth Rollins got the best of you. Finn Balor won Universal, first ever Universal Championship in WWE history against Seth Rollins a long time ago, 7 years ago, right? Seth Rollins wins World Heavyweight Champion at Money in the Bank. At Monday Night Raw against Finn Balor. I think that was a few weeks ago, since he's been World Heavyweight Champion, obviously. He's won that against Finn Balor to remain as such, to make up for that. Then Finn Balor attacks him on Raw. Seth gets his revenge on Raw because you don't attack Seth Rollins to get away. Then beats his ass all over the whole entire arena just like he did backstage. Gives him a message after he remained against Brian Baker that he is the NXT still today first ever NXT champion and now World Heavyweight Champion. And then ain't nothing changed. With Camilla having his back, we're trying to attack him on NXT. Rhea Ripley sending him a message. And him losing that victory against Finn Balor, but obviously stopping the chair shot and having Seth Rollins' back. That pretty much solves it right there in that category. So, Seth Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion against Finn Balor at Money in the Bank. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, sending a message to Brock Lesnar by picking up the victory over Dominic Mysterio for his shenanigans. And him trying to get the best of him and doing it again. Finally getting him at Money in the Bank once and for all. And I think Ms Money in the Bank will be Becky Lynch, Big Time Bex, who's been training for it, or Zelina Vega for LWO. And then for my men's Money in the Bank, I'm still going with Ricochet, the Ninja Warrior, to win it all in the Money in the Bank. And then that'll be my Miss Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank, the championship belt, 2 major matches. The Charlotte versus Balor, I think that one's going to happen. Then Balor is going to get her championship back at Money in the Bank. And I think that Raquel and Liv will get those titles back tomorrow at Money in the Bank too. I think that Ronda Rousey and Shayna will give it to them tomorrow night. And with that being said, I think that pretty much covers the major matches at Money in the Bank that's going on. I don't think I'm missing anything right here at the top of my head. Those are the major main things that's been talked about since the last Raw. Then, of course, the Bloodline. The Usos, since they've been down since day one, beat Roman Reigns and Solo. Give Roman Reigns his first loss in 3 years. Plus, let Solo know, you either with us as brothers or you with him as cousins. But either way, the Usos been down with each other since day one. That's the major match. But I think Seth Rollins and Finn Balor's match is going to steal the night. And then the headline will be the Usos and Roman and Solo, obviously. So those are my Money in the Bank predictions. SmackDown predictions for tonight. Money in the Bank predictions for tomorrow. Be sure to watch this. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow on Instagram and YouTube. Krazy is out. Peace.